Have you ever seen a chimpanzee that can repair a car? It first jacked up the truck with a jack, then it removed the tire, put on the spare tire. Finally, it tightened the screws and finished. The whole process was very smooth. The man couldn't help clapping. After fixing the truck, the chimpanzee automatically went back into its cage. But before long, the truck suddenly stopped. The man took a close look. It turned out the truck had run out of gas. With no other choice, he got out to look for a gas can. But he spotted a downhill road not far away. The man hurried back and opened the cage. He planned to have the chimpanzee push the truck. The chimpanzee had to get out feeling upset. It used all its strength, but the truck didn't move an inch. The man even scolded the chimpanzee for being lazy. But the chimpanzee sensed something was wrong. It ran over to the driver's seat and took a look. Sure enough, the man hadn't pulled the handbrake. Soon the truck slowly rolled forward. When the chimpanzee pushed it to the downhill edge, the truck began to speed up. But the chimpanzee hadn't climbed on board yet. The man didn't notice either. Suddenly the chimpanzee saw a man on a bike. It simply borrowed the bike. Soon the speed reached 120 kilometers per hour. People in nearby sports cars were shocked. The man found a gas station and was slowly stopping the truck, but the bike's brakes failed. The chimpanzee crashed straight into it. The man glanced at the cab, thinking the chimpanzee had been in the truck the whole time. After filling up the tank, however, the man realized he only had $1. He even tried to trade the chimpanzee for the gas, but the attendant said he had to pay or he would call the police. The man was worrying when he suddenly saw a street performer dressed as a monkey. He turned to look at the real chimpanzee. Then he came up with an idea. They started dancing together on the street. The crowd went wild at once. The man made a lot of money because of this. It was enough to pay for the gas and even have lunch. But while the man was eating, a circus owner handed him a business card and said he would buy the chimpanzee for $500,000. The man refused immediately, but the owner wouldn't give up. He tried to tempt the chimpanzee with a banana. Little did he know this chimpanzee hated bananas the most. Just then the owner noticed the man hadn't taken out the truck keys, so he drove off with the truck at once. Seeing the truck stolen, the man chased after it in a hurry. He followed the address on the business card to the circus. He sneaked inside. Just then the chimpanzee also walked in. The man was about to go up to it when he found that the chimpanzee actually